No, not yet.
The newly appointed Secretary to the Government of the Federation, Senator George Akume, has assumed duty with a pledge to coordinate and monitor implementation of government policies and programs. Before his appointment, Akume held other political offices as elected governor of Benue from 1999 to 2003 and was re-elected in 2003 to 2007. He was also appointed as Minister of Special Duties and Intergovernmental Affairs by former President Muhammadu Buhari's led administration. Akume, who assumed duties in Abuja, appreciated his predecessor, Mr. Boss Mustafa, for successfully heading the smooth transition program.
My appointment was approved by the President, His Excellency Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCF and Chiwaji of Lagos last week, Friday. I want to thank him for that honor he has given me to serve our dear country. I know that my job is going to be easier because of the crop, the reservoir staff you have in the office here. I believe very strongly too that with their cooperation, which I believe is already given, we will do our best in the interest of our country. I will carefully go through these notes. They will act as a guide as I pour over a stream of literature here. The office is very sensitive, and I sincerely seek your cooperation. One tree cannot make a forest, and I must confess that I will be learning too. I'm not Aristotle. So I have an open door policy. Don't hesitate to see me, and as the need arises. As for you, the former SGF, I will not hesitate to contact you for support whenever the need also arises.
Earlier, Mustafa said it was his pleasure to be present and formally hand over the affairs of the office of the SGF to Akume. Reports of the Presidential Steering Committee, former Presidential Task Force (PTF) on COVID-19. Others are Implementation Committee on Special Detainees Linked to Boko Haram Insurgency and report of the Judicial Commission of Inquiry for the investigation of Mr. Ibrahim Magu, the acting chairman of the EFCC, among others.
It is my great pleasure to be here today to formally hand over the affairs of the Office of the Secretary to the Government of the Federation to His Excellency, Distinguished Senator Dr. George Akume, CON, the newly appointed Secretary to the Government of the Federation, having served for 5.5 years in this capacity. I want to use this opportunity to brief you, Your Excellency, on the activities of the Office of the Secretary to the Government of the Federation, which is the arm of the Presidency that is charged with the responsibility of ensuring effective coordination and monitoring the implementation of approved government policies and programs. As it is customary, during occasions like this, I have prepared my handing over note which essentially covers the general overview of the structure and functions of the Office of the Secretary to the Government of the Federation. It provides a guide on the activities of the office and highlights pending matters requiring the attention of the incoming Secretary to the Government of the Federation. Basically, Your Excellency, the office comprises 5 offices headed by permanent secretaries, as well as directly responsible for the supervision of 16 agencies domiciled in the presidency. This number has fluctuated. It used to be 7. It later became 6 when your Ministry of Special Duties was created in 2019. It took a whole of the Department of Special Duties, and that became the nucleus of your ministry. The basic ministries, departments that are existing now is the General Services Office, the Cabinet Affairs Office, the Political and Economic Affairs Office, the Special Services Office, and the Ecological Project Office. The OSGF has also the following statutory units: the EGAL unit, the Internal Audit Unit, Press and Information Unit, and our newest baby, the Central Delivery and Coordinating Unit, and the Resident Federal Auditor. The staff strength of the office stands at about 1,628 civil servants, and it might interest you to know that this office also takes care of the political office holders, including Mr. President and the Vice President. You cater for them, you pay them their salaries, you take care of their affairs. The main functions of OSDF are to 1, coordinate policy design and formulation by ministries, departments, and agencies as approved by government. You also serve as the Secretariat of the Council of State, the Federal Executive Council, the Security Council, and other constitutional councils, which are chaired by the President. You coordinate the activities of ministries and government agencies, as well as monitor the implementation of government decisions, policies, and programs.